A U.S. Senator, this is Free Beacon, Brent Scher, a U.S. Senator who took advantage of a loophole, listen, in ethics laws to avoid disclosing a $1.3 million credit line against her home, is now warning that incomplete financial disclosures from cabinet nominees put the country at risk. Senator Elizabeth Warren, Communist Massachusetts, her warning came in the Washington Compost, where she wrote that it is critical that each nominee follows basic ethics rules to ensure they'll act for the benefit of all the American people. Right. Warren argued that financial disclosures are needed to reveal potentially damaging information that may undermine fitness to serve, and that nominees with complex financial histories need to be forthcoming and transparent. Meanwhile, Senator Warren, Communist Massachusetts, continues to skirt congressional ethics laws by failing to include a $1.3 million line of credit against her Cambridge, Massachusetts home on financial disclosure forms. The line of credit was extended to Warren and her husband, Bruce Mann, in 2007 through financial giant Bank of America. It was first noted by the Boston Herald after Warren failed to include the line of credit as a liability on her 2014 financial disclosure filing. It was also absent from her 2015 filing. An aide to Warren, who's worth millions of dollars, defended the omission, stating at the time that a home equity line of credit, like the one that Warren received from Bank of America, doesn't have the same reporting requirements as a typical home mortgage, which would have to be reported. The Stock Act, which was signed into law in 2012, mandated that all members of Congress disclose details of any mortgages on their personal residences in their annual filings. But the legislation does not mention home equity lines of credit, which banks offer as alternatives to a mortgage. The Warren aide said the senator had yet to borrow on the line of credit, which allowed her to leave it off disclosure forms. The exact terms of Warren's deal with Bank of America, such as her interest rate, remain a mystery due to her lack of transparency and disclosure. Warren's office didn't return a request for comment on her decision to take out a line of credit. Warren had previously advised against the financial decision to borrow against your home in her 2005 book, All You're Worth, The Ultimate Lifetime Money Plan. Oh, she was a huckster. She wrote that it is not smart and it's not savvy. Except, of course, if you're Elizabeth Warren and you're trying to keep it all secret. Elizabeth, set your information free. You've been demanding that Donald Trump release his tax returns. Elizabeth, tell us who you are. Elizabeth, tell us what you are. We know you're a phony. But don't be afraid. Just because you're a millionaire, there's all kinds of millionaire, billionaire Marxists out there. I know they're screwed up. I know they're nuts, much like you. But Elizabeth, we already know you're nuts.